The social institution that I chose to research about is Spotify. Spotify is the world's largest music streaming platform used by a number of subscribers. All that is needed to sign up is that the user should register on the icon, and you'll be able to be a part of one of the biggest collections of music in history. In addition to listening to music, you're also able to listen to podcasts and other audio content. Spotify is a digital mobile app that streams digital music, podcasts, and even video streaming services that gives you access to millions of songs and content from authors across the world. Spotify is available to users in many different devices, such as on computers, phones, tablets, TVs, and cars. You have the ability to listen to Spotify in many different circumstances, such as, like I said, in the car, on the plane, or even when working out. All you have to do is click the downloaded button and turn Spotify into offline mode, and as seen to the right, the person downloaded their music, went to their library to see their downloads, and turned themselves into offline mode. This allows users to listen to music without any Wi-Fi connection or data. Spotify is also a free app, so any type of users can listen to Spotify. There are many different roles and statuses throughout Spotify, but I'll be specifically talking about the artist. The artist is part of the master status, as they are the reason as to why people can listen to Spotify because of their albums and songs that they released. The artist is also a part of an achieved status, as they have worked so hard to where they are today to be able to produce their own music and songs. The roles associated with artists are the primary role, which is the main artist that is performing on the track and album. The featuring role, which is the artist who is the guest feature on the track and album. The composer, which is the person who contributed to the music. And then the lyricist is the person who developed the words. And then the norms of Spotify is how people listen to music in a variety of different settings in their daily routine. Some people listen to Spotify while working out to help motivate themselves. Others like to listen to Spotify when doing homework to help themselves focus more. And people could even listen to Spotify in the car to listen to some of their favorite songs. There has been a lot of small changes in Spotify over the years since it has been launched. As seen on the graph, the usage definitely increased in this streaming device. The streaming service of Spotify didn't launch until 2008 and made it so that the free paid members are limited to 10 hours of music streaming per month, and also individual tracks are limited to 5 plays. Then, in 2013, the 5-play individual track was removed from the users. In 2014, Spotify removed the all-time limits for the users to all platform devices, and by 2018, Spotify began to allow users to listen to on-demand to whatever songs they wanted for an unlimited number of times, as long as the song was on the user's personalized discovery playlist. And then during this time, Spotify had over 25 billion hours of songs available. As a result of being a part of a social institution, you learn individually on what music you enjoy and what speaks to you. You get a feel for who you are and what you enjoy. Then collectively, Spotify had millions of users, and you can follow their playlists and find similar interests and differences. So as a whole, you find out that there is so much diversity in music and people's interests. In a functionalist perspective, Spotify remains stable by having new versions and features to update every once in a while in the app. In a conflict perspective, Spotify has to compete with other music apps such as Pandora and Apple Music to continue to be the most popular music streaming platform. And then in an interactionist perspective, instead of telling friends to look up new songs and listen to them, Spotify has made it so that other people can follow a playlist that you created, and so people can listen to specific songs. And Spotify focuses on the idea that music can bring people together. Spotify is related to technology by being known as a technology-based international media service provider, and Spotify is a digital music service offering music to fans with immediate access to music based off of technology devices. Spotify is related to symbols by the most popular symbol of Spotify is a 3-line logo for the app, which symbolizes sound waves and emphasizes on the company's connection to the world. And then the color on the app is supposed to be the newer version of green and to look more modern and fresh and pop out. Spotify is related to language by having the ability to listen to music in other languages and able to make playlists in other languages. And then also your music is based off of your native language and your location. And then the values associated with Spotify is that platform wants everyone to feel as if they belong in the bigger picture of the company, as well as feeling appreciated. Spotify focuses on the connection of everyone regardless of the boundary. And then the core values of the app is innovation, passion, collaboration, transparency, and fairness. And then the norms of Spotify is like what I talked about earlier, that Spotify is how people listen to the app on a daily basis and listen to Spotify in a variety of different situations, whether you're getting ready in the morning, studying for school, working out, or even going to bed. Spotify will have to continue to evolve to be able to adapt and fit the needs of society in the future. Spotify will need to keep updating so new artists, albums, and songs are up to date to keep people interested in this app. They also may even consider commercial-free listening, just like the paid version of this app, because as seen on the picture, one of those things that the app advertises is Spotify Premium. And then here's my overexcited, and thank you for listening.